An early night, we're leaving, Addie and I took Addie over to the races with me. I was done in race 2, so it wasn't a big deal. An early night here at Northfield Park. I'm Fancy Like raced great. She's racing in Delaware next week. A couple of horses showed some serious speed on the inside. I was happy that I was able, sometimes she can get a little strong in the mouth, and I was happy I could just duck her over and plant her along the rail 6th, run her up the fence, fish her out. Everything went well, and she finished up very strong, a mile and I think she must have paced 55 in a piece, I think. 55 in a piece with a decent last quarter and pretty strong finishing up, so I was happy. Oh, you're starving? You're addicted to McDonald's. I think I was when I was a kid too. Yes, I'll get you some McDonald's, okay? All right. Is that why you came with me to the racetrack?
Yes.
You little stinker. So Addie and I are leaving the track. Apparently we're going to stop at McDonald's on the way back to the house. And a good night for I'm Fancy Like. That sets us up well, I believe, for Delaware. Was hogging the right line just a little bit. You could see her in the turns, put a little skip in. I think that's just a little late season maintenance that needs done. Dr. Latessa will have a look at her tomorrow. Now, I told you guys earlier in the day, I don't think I'm going to buy anything at the sale. I did bid on a couple of horses, but they were strong enough prices. And, you know, a couple I was the underbidder on that I thought were just right at the top of where I was comfortable paying for what I was comfortable paying for them. So I didn't buy them. There was a filly later in the sale. I didn't have anybody go and have a look at her, so I didn't bid on her. She was a sister by Boston Red Rocks to Bolt Power, who we had a couple of years ago. So I was a little frustrated because I said, she's probably going to bring 17 or 18,000, and I don't want to pay that for her. I don't know enough of Boston Red Rocks, and he was a horse by Bolt to do her, a colt, and she's a filly. Just leave it alone. I need too much on my plate. And then I look and she went for 8,000. So I was kind of kicking myself over that. But there were two horses late in the sale. Cattle Wash, first crop cattle wash in Ontario. For those of you paying attention to the sale, you know who I'm talking about. There's probably only one cattle wash in the sale. I think he went for 20. I don't know if I was the underbidder on him. I think I might have been, but I can't say for certain I was. Looked okay. Nothing really wrong with them. You know, a great indicator, and I love doing this, and Steve does it all the time, is looking at the horses out of the mare and what they went for. You know, by similar sires or popular sires. For instance, this Cattle Wash horse had a Shadow Play sibling last year, went for 15,000 at Harrisburg. So there's no reason to believe that this horse would go crazy high. It went for 20,000, which is more than fair. And maybe just a tick more than I was willing to pay. And then I thought it was over because I did like an international money selling late out of a mare who's already thrown a $250,000 winner, and that mare has a sister that made $1.2 million. So pretty strong family and a good-looking colt in his own right. His name was Never Lose Felix. I think that was his name, Never Lose Felix. Number 100, right on the button. Number 100. Decent video. The horse was put together pretty good. Late in the sale, third last horse in the sale. You know, guys, I always love those little angles. And I thought we had him for 12 for a second, then again at 14, again at 16, and we ended up having to pay 18. That was my last bid, and Amy was the one that pushed me to buy him. Because I said, I'm out. He went to 17. I said, now I'm all done. She goes, you bid on him this far, you're going to stop at $18,000. She likes international money too, and she actually liked that colt. I said, all right, one more time. Boop. I hit the button and got the horse. So really, really happy with that. We got a pretty favorably priced in our direction, pretty favorably priced colt, I think, by international money, out of a real strong family. So that was good. I was really, really happy with the way that played out. I was really happy with the way that played out. So we ended up bringing one horse home. Another lucky thing was that Joe Morris was coming this way already with Delicious Stone DK. Scooped up the colt. They're both going to be in the barn tonight at Northfield Park. So that's awesome. I doubt I'll break him tomorrow. I'll have to go over to the Meadows early in the morning, qualifying all gas, no brakes. Qualifying the other guy, Steel Cowboy. I'm going to school Memory and Imagination. I'm going to train. I'm going to train just a slow mile. The colt that's in on Thursday, our new horse, the Chapter 7 colt. And I think I'm going to train insider trading too. I'm going to ask Tim if she's ready, all right, to go a mile, or maybe they want to go there on Wednesday. Mark, I talked to my brother Mark, and he will be listed Thursday and Friday at the Meadows for us. And if he doesn't show up, then he's going to be fined. So that's on him. So that's what's going on today. Of course, I was just finishing up my video, and 2 people pulled in the drive-thru ahead of me. Just finishing up my video here for the night. Early ending to the evening. Not a super early morning tomorrow. I got to get underway at like 7:30, go to the Meadows, get all these horses trained up and qualified. A lot going on tomorrow. Not a lot racing tomorrow. We only have 1 tonight. I think we only have 1 or 2 tomorrow at the most. And then we get real busy. Wednesday, I got double duty. Meadows, Northfield. Thursday morning, I'm going to the sale to view horses and make some videos for you. Mark is going to drive our horses at the Meadows on Thursday. He's also going to drive our horses Friday because I'm going to be going down to buy horses for the stable.ca on Friday. So, big week underway. The first huge sale week of the season for us. As I said, for those of you who haven't got in on the buckets yet, they are going quickly. I know I'm kind of pushing it. They're not going super quick. There's still 20-some left. But I appreciate everything done as far as people buying those up. Keep up the good work. Take care.